而Jess 27, she was diagnosed with early menopause. Desperate and drunk, she used her CEO boss as her cure. The next day, at the meeting, her medical report was projected onto the big screen. The whole room gasped, and her boss was staring at her with a icy, deadly glare. This man is Joji Bai, her ruthless boss, with the sharpest, cruelest words. He crushed her pride into pieces. She decided to quit right then and there. She couldn't take this 24/7 on-call nightmare anymore, a life that drained even her cycle dry. But when she handed in her resignation, he approved it without batting an eye. Then came the twist. He reminded her of a $70,000 project bonus, forfeited upon resignation, instantly caved, so she chose pure quiet quitting. From then on, her work routine was pooping, scrolling, and self-care, all on company time. Dressed in cheap polyester, she reverse manages her boss, teaching him how to relate to commoners. The CEO was completely speechless from her Gen Z logic, yet he didn't fire her. Instead, when her cheap outfits hurt his eyes, he dropped $800,000 on the spot to buy out the luxury store for her and gave her his Porsche as a work car. When her mama's boy caressed her, saying her family background wasn't good enough, the CEO dropped in like a god. He delivered a surgical verbal strike, exposing the ass as a jobless loser living off his mom. Then, with a single phone call, he canceled the supermarket land contract his mom relied on. Her heart began to sway, and what broke her final line of defense was the arrival of her birth mother. At the company's biggest product launch, her mom rushed in, slapping and screaming at her, accusing her of being unfilial. Just as she was about to endure it silently, Joji Bai stepped up. He ordered security to pin the woman down, and with absolute authority, he ordered Xia to slap her back. Once, not enough, twice, until the toxic mother was silenced. In front of all the media, he declared, nothing is more important than his secretary. At that moment, she fell completely. She realized she was in love with this devil boss. Turns out, the man was already head over heels, and Xia was his only remedy. 5 years ago at her interview, everyone was scared off by his harshness. Only she ran towards the flame. Over 5 years, he groomed her from intern to star secretary and became addicted to her presence. Behind the scenes, where she couldn't see, he had already fixed everything for her. He secretly let her live rent-free in the luxury condo opposite his, just to enslave her 24/7 sis. He put top medical resources, arranging a kidney donor and surgery for her grandma. All his sharp tongue and cruelty was just an armor to hide his love. When he finally made a clumsy confession, she finally saw the whole truth. She stopped running, and they officially became a couple. The office vibe shifted instantly. The former Ice King CEO now had eyes only for Xia. He'd turn green with jealousy when an intern gave her a massage, and fiercely defend her whenever relatives gave her a hard time. Soon after, the tables turned completely. She got pregnant. She became boss Sue of the company, and Joji Bai, who used to boss everyone around, became her personal assistant, queuing up at dawn to buy her favorite breakfast, and forced to rewrite his apology letter because of bad handwriting. Yet he enjoyed every second of it, because this was the sweet burden he had wished for a lifetime.